I'd like to thank you, Senator Hatch, Senator Brown, Senator Portman, and other members of the Joint Select Committee for inviting me here today and being so supportive. I'd also like to thank my two senators from the great state of Wisconsin, Senator Johnson and Senator Baldwin, for introducing me. I really appreciate their kind words and their support. They recognize, as you do, that fixing a multi-employer's pension plan is a bipartisan issue. Let me tell you my story. I worked for 30 years for 4 different trucking companies that paid into Central State's pension fund. I retired from USF Holland in 2010. My benefits moved with me because my employer paid into the same plan, assuring me that I'd have a secure pension for life. I need this pension income more than ever. I am married and I have 5 adult children, 7 grandchildren, and 2 more on the way. I love my family dearly. And thanks to my pension, I've not been a burden to my family, but instead my wife and me have been able to help out our children, our grandchildren, with child care and support when emergencies happen, and you know they happen. I will never forget the day I received my letter from Central State's pension fund with the news that they were applying to the Treasury Department to reduce my monthly benefits by 55%. Life changed that day for me. You have no idea what it's like to be retired on fixed income and suddenly be told your monthly check would be cut in half. I was devastated, and so was my family. After receiving this shocking news, I felt I needed to do something. I joined with other retirees to stop the cuts and find a solution. We have been at it ever since. I felt compelled to become involved in this movement to find a solution for the pension crisis. Not only will this solution radically change my retirement years and also affect countless households across the country. This involvement has also changed our lives. I have been through contract negotiations when we have sacrificed wage increases to have better health care and pension benefits. I believe we have done our part in shared sacrifice. In addition to giving up wages, we've often endured tough work conditions, long shifts, cold nights, unheated dock, manual labor. And another day I'll never forget, November 17, 2017, the day my wife learned she was terminally ill with pancreatic cancer. Stage 4, that has spread to her liver. My wife is a fighter and plans to outlive her current diagnosis. Bless her heart. She also is retired after nearly 30 years as a teacher. Fortunately, we have a close, supportive family. Beverly's son and daughter-in-law put their careers on hold, moved back to Milwaukee, spent time with her, and helped me care for her, along with her sister, who also retired and has moved back home and been very supportive. With the help of all our children and extended family, I have been able to continue to remain active in this movement, which includes a lot of travel and meetings. My involvement has taken much of my time and energy, and at times I thought I could not continue. But my wife, again, bless her heart, made me promise to stay committed until a solution was found. I live in a very uncertain future. My wife is dying. I know that. We have mounting health bills, medical bills, and the stress is impacting my health. I was recently diagnosed with an enlarged heart. This is due to high blood pressure and stress. My heart is working overtime just to keep up. My wife is worried that I may end up like Brother Butch Lewis, one of the co-founders of this movement, whose death inspired the legislation named after him. Let me be clear. My story is unique, but I am, like many other retirees, impacted by the possibility of benefit reductions. Life didn't stop when our letters arrived. We also endure life's storms, death, illness, physical and mental health challenges. Now we also have the burden of traveling through our golden years with an uncertain financial future, a future that has been promised to us throughout our working years. I am supporting the Butch Lewis Act, which seems to be the right solution. I'm asking you to think, pray, and do what's right for thousands of faithful, hardworking actives, retirees, and many who have served our country in the military. And also, my wife would have liked to have been here, but she only has a few good days between chemo cycles. However, she is my rock. She's my full supporter, supports with me in my work. And I want you to know how crucial your decision will be for millions of Americans. Her heart is with you and always will be with me. In closing, I want to thank the Joint Select Committee members and agree to find a solution. And remember, this is not a bipartisan issue. This is an issue about fairness, keeping promises to working Americans who did everything right and are simply asking you to preserve what is due us now. Thank you. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.